Hey guys, Chelsea from Attention to Details here, and I wanted to share with you guys what I'm working on today. There's a couple different things that I wanted to share with some of you new detailers, but I have this Lexus RX 330 that I'm working on. It's for one of my loyal customers. She's been coming to me for about 2 years or so with a monthly vehicle. This is a new one for me as far as a new vehicle that she's bringing to me, and she's going to be bringing it for monthly maintenances in the future. So we definitely want to do the hard work now so we set ourselves up for success in the future. But there's two things that I wanted to share with you guys that I'm working on specifically. One, I want to take you to the back here, pardon for the shakiness. But I don't know if you can see this mat right here, but there was a car battery that leaked acid all over the back mat. So obviously we're going to communicate with the customer realistic expectations that carpet mat that's not salvageable. But what we can do is try to clean the sub carpet that was underneath of it. Now the thing for me that I'm concerned about, and let me share with you this section right here, this is where potentially some of the acid leaked through. So we're going to go ahead and get our distilled water and baking soda and try to neutralize that to the best of our abilities. But the number one thing that I want to address within this vehicle, as soon as I got in, you can smell there is definitely a very musty odor. And forgive me, there we go, we're gonna get that set up. But within this front driver's mat, water leaked and a towel was put down to try to absorb it. I don't know if there's some sort of leak in the subfloor, but there's definitely been a moisture issue within the interior of the driver's seat. And what happened is that mat continuously being saturated with water, it's created mold and mildew. And in fact, I'm going to show you the pictures of it in just a second, but I've already gone ahead and vacuumed out this entire interior. It took me about 2 hours to get up all the debris. We've definitely got some, it seems like tar, some stones or anything like that. So there's some tar stains we're going to address. We're also going to address just, some really heavy stains in the back seat. So what I want to share with you guys is the chemicals and procedures that I'm going to use to address a really bad interior with possible mold and mildew. So check out these pictures. Alright, so you can definitely tell we've made a good improvement with vacuuming. We've got a lot to address with these leather seats, and honestly I'm really excited to do them because there's going to be quite a drastic transformation. We still have some stickiness that we've got to scrub up. We're going to use some APC and then also the steamer just to get all that stuff up. But as you can see, vacuum alone did a great job. But we still have to address this wet spot right there, and also a lot of the tar that's along the way. Hang on, pardon for the shakiness. Let's get these up because I want to show you guys. This is another spot that we have a little bit of mold and mildew, and then right here we've got some major staining going on. So what we're gonna do is we're pulling out all the guns on this one. Over here we have the Aqua Pro Vac. We're gonna use that for extraction. We've got the McCulloch 1375. There are bigger versions, but honestly I find that this is sufficient. We've got tons and tons of microfibers. Obviously a water source to fill things up. We've got our various brushes. I talked about this in the last video that I shot, but we've got the Nanoskin Scrub Plus pad, we've got magic erasers, we've got the detail brush from others, and then also kind of a Top Shine carpet brush that's really good for just some loose agitation. This is one of my new toys that I've been enjoying for carpets. It does a phenomenal job of just agitating, making nice foam, and just loosening up all the soils. And here we've got some various chemicals. We've got F-Bomb, we've got Bonnet Pro Rocket Revive It, we've got Citrol diluted, I think this is 5:1, Tide Coldwater diluted about 4 or 5:1, and then we've also got Concrobium Mold Control. So we're going to use that once everything is said and done to kind of help prevent any mildew or mold from spreading. But those are the tools that I'm going to be using, and real quick I'm going to kind of demo for you on this carpet what that looks like. Now I know the angle isn't the best, and I'm going to try not to have my butt in the entire scene, so bear with me, but I want to show you guys how I would break down each of these steps and kind of work it through. Now mind you, this is my first time dealing with this specific scenario. I've had similar, but with a lighter carpet you definitely want to make sure you're getting, you know, doing a very thorough job. Sometimes the darker colored carpets can be very forgiving. With this one, you definitely have to have tried and true results. So we're gonna go ahead and get this process started and see what kind of results we can get. So let's get into it. All right, so first things first, we're gonna try out the 3 chemicals that I tend to use a majority of the time when I've got odor issues, especially with smoke. But we're gonna go ahead, get our steam in here. Now we're gonna work kind of one section at a time. Here I'm just loosening up any debris if I can. I'm going to do just this front section right here. Alright, now we're going to try our Bonnet Pro Rocket Revive It. And you may think that this is a lot of chemical. Trust me, when you've got soiling like this, you know, especially if I'm going to be extracting, I'm not concerned too much about the chemical. For me, it's all about loosening those soils. Second, there we go. Citrol is really great for that tar and also with odors. It has become one of my favorites when I'm dealing with heavier stains. And we're going to also get our Tide Coldwater. And this is simply to help with odor. It just gives a nice fresh smell. And now because of the angle, I'm only going to be able to get this part with this drill. But then I'm going to use my mother's brush and my Tough Shine brush to kind of get back into those areas. So definitely want to have a nice tight hand on the top, and you want to be mindful of plastics when you're using these drill brushes. They are powerful. And let's get into it. Going to get our steam and see if we can loosen up these a little bit more. Also hit these pedals while we're at it. That just kind of helps us have a little bit more lift when we bring our extractor in. And just for good measure, we're going to hit it again with the manual brush. All right, let's get our Aqua Pro Vac in here. Give me a second while I turn it on. Most likely from the back of the mat. It was so wet for such a long period of time that the plastic mat actually stained it. Alright, so we've gone ahead and done this entire section using that method. I am going to mop up with a microfiber just to get any sort of loose debris or overspray that might have happened, but you can see we definitely made an improvement. Now mind you, this is, what year is this? This is a, where does it say that? This is a 2005. So I am not expecting these carpets to look brand new. There are some stains that will not come out, and you need to keep that in mind when you are, you know, working on interiors. Some people will say, oh, I failed, and you know, I'm not going to go the route of dyeing carpets or anything like that, because it is what it is. There was mold and mildew that sat there for an extended period of time. Who knows how long? The customer said that she's been smelling the smell for quite some time. And so what we definitely did is, you know, we removed the odor, we removed any sort of bacteria, and we removed any loose soiling and staining that occurred. You know, let me focus on my finger. Focus, little phone. So, pardon me for the shakiness, but you can still see some light staining right in here. You can also see around where the foot pedal is, some of the debris is here. Some guys wouldn't show you these images because it's not perfect. And I'm gonna be the first to tell you that if you go into every vehicle with the expectation that you're gonna restore it to brand new, you're deceiving yourself and you're also deceiving your customer. You need to set realistic expectations, communicate that with the customer, but also have the right tools and chemicals within your arsenal so you can get the best results possible. Not everything can become perfected, like I said. So we're gonna keep moving on this, and I actually will show you, I think I showed you at the beginning of this video some of the before pictures. I'm going to show you what this thing turns out at the very end, so that way you can see, you know, what we've done with a full detail, what some realistic expectations are, and I guarantee you this customer is going to be blown away. So check out these pictures, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. You know, be sure to subscribe to the video to stay up to date on any new ones that come out. But I just wanted to share with you guys, you know, we need to set realistic expectations with our customers and have realistic expectations with ourselves. But if you have the right tools and equipment within your arsenal, you can have some amazing results. So thanks for watching, and here are those pictures, and you guys have a phenomenal day. We'll catch you later.